Hi everyone, welcome to watergoddesstarot. So the topic for today is blessings from your ancestors. In this reading, I'm not just going to cover the blessings, but I'm also going to give you a general energy check. And if your ancestors have any other messages, any warnings, or whatever they want to let you know at this point of time, that's going to be for your highest good, okay? So this reading is all about your ancestors guiding you towards the right path, or just giving you messages that are really going to help you out in the current phase that you're in your life, okay? So you can see 3 images on the screen. I'll show you the close-ups as well. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. You can pause the video, take your time, and choose the image that you feel drawn to the most intuitively. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what blessings your ancestors are giving you at this point of time. So for you we have inner wisdom. Now this image is a bit explicit, so I'm going to cover it with another card. That is happy ending. Okay, I'll place it here. Then we have moderation. Then we have alone time that I'm going to cover with the next card. That is warrior. That says be fearless and stand strong. And then we have medicine mother. That says honor your inner knowing. Okay. Your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of wisdom, okay? You are going to experience balance in your energies, balance between your feminine and your masculine energies, and this is going to happen after a very long time. You have been in an ungrounded energy, you've been overthinking, you've been tensed about something, there's some kind of worry or there's some kind of fear that has been bothering you for a very long time. But this chapter of your life is coming to an end because your ancestors are taking all your worries away, okay? And in return, they are blessing you with a lot of peace, with a lot of calm energy, and they are going to fill your life with such calm waters that you're going to feel at peace after a very, very long time, okay? There's going to be this stability in your own energies that you're going to experience that you haven't for a very long time, okay? You might be that kind of a person who has a monkey mind, or you find it very difficult to concentrate and stuff like that. Whatever the case is, I can just hear your ancestors saying that we are taking your worries away. We are taking your worries away, and there's nothing that you got to worry about. You are safe, you are protected. Your ancestors are blessing you with a new beginning. This could be a new beginning in any area of your life. This could be a new beginning in your career, in your love life, a new beginning that you're creating for yourself, okay? So a new you is kind of getting reborn at this point of time. Also, if you've been wanting to conceive, if you have been wanting to get pregnant, or if you have been trying for a very long time and you were not able to, all the obstacles are getting removed from your life. All the blockages are getting removed from your life, and very soon you are going to receive this good news around your pregnancy. If you already are pregnant, you are going to have an intuitive baby who's going to have heavy water placements. This baby will directly be connected to your ancestors. Okay, you are already connected with this baby of yours in the spirit realm at this point of time if you're pregnant. If you're someone who likes to or wants to communicate with your spirit baby, you got to be in the energies of receiving some messages because your spirit baby is trying to communicate with you whenever you're listening to this reading. Okay, 17th of the month that you're listening to this reading is very significant, and 17 days from whenever you're listening to this reading is going to be very, very significant in terms of you experiencing these energetic changes that I'm talking about. Your ancestors want you to know that whatever troubles you've been going through, okay, see, you have been in a mess. If not physically, then definitely mentally. You have been stuck in a rut. You have been struggling with your self-limiting beliefs, with things not working out for you, with your fears getting the best of you, with you feeling very weak or unsupported for that matter. But your ancestors want you to know that you are very, very supported. Even if you cannot see that support in the physical realm, energetically, spiritually, you are taken care of and you're highly supported. Whatever you're working towards, whatever you want to achieve in life, wherever you want to go from here, it's all going to happen. Eventually, you're going to have your happy ending. So whatever you're worrying about at this point of time could be in any area of your life. Could be your love life, could be your career, could be your health, could be just life in general, okay? And it could be all of these, okay? All of these areas. Whatever is troubling you, pile number one, your ancestors want you to know that in the end, you're going to smile. So there's nothing to worry about. Do not let your mind play tricks on you, because your ancestors are here, okay? They are very near whenever you're listening to this reading. And they are genuinely working towards taking away all your troubles with them. This is a constant message that I'm getting for you. Your ancestors are blessing you again with a lot of balance, okay? See, there's this balance that's getting restored between your feminine and your masculine energies. And you're also going to feel very grounded after a very long time. This grounding energy is going to bring in a lot of financial stability into your life. Also, this balance is going to get reflected in your everyday life, where you will be not just working or not just laying low and doing nothing. You will be working enough and you will be resting enough. So there is going to be that balance, that work-life balance that we all talk about, but we are not able to actually practice that in our everyday life. You are going to experience this very soon, okay? Your ancestors are purposely removing people from your life and are putting you in situations and places where you have to deal with things, situations, circumstances, obstacles, everything you have to deal with alone. So if you're feeling very lonely, or if you feel that, nobody's able to understand me, there is nobody that got my back and stuff like that. Firstly, your ancestors got your back. Secondly, you're being isolated for a reason. The reason is that your ancestors want to connect with you. They want to bless you with some psychic abilities, with the gift of intuition that you already have. So what they're doing is they are making sure that you're spending time in your own energy, that you're in solitude, so they can brush up your intuitive skills, so that they can purify you energetically in a way that you are able to connect with them and you're able to understand the signs and synchronicities that they are sending your way, or different ways that they are using to communicate with you. Okay, so all of that is happening because there has to be that balance in your energy, so that you can connect with your higher self, so that you can connect with your ancestors, so that you can connect with yourself, in order for you to understand your emotions in a better manner. You might be that person, pile number one, who has some issues in dealing with their own emotions or in addressing emotions and stuff like that. Maybe you have some major heart chakra blockage that is getting cleared at this point of time, and your ancestors are playing a major role for you to feel safe enough to open your heart again when it comes to trusting people, when it comes to falling in love, when it comes to being emotionally open and vulnerable. Your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of strength, okay? And when I say a lot, I really mean it. They are making you fearless. They are making you so strong internally that no matter what comes your way, you will be able to deal with the toughest of the battles, the highest of the obstacles with a smile on your face. So they are instilling a lot of strength and power inside of you, okay? And you are going to enter that phase of your life where you will no more become your biggest enemy, where you're not going to come in your own way, where you are going to start creating ways for yourself, where you're going to kind of become your best friend, become that person who is their own guide for that matter, okay? Your ancestors are giving you or blessing you with so much of power, pile number one, that you will be sufficient just alone. You wouldn't need validation, you wouldn't need people, you wouldn't need anybody in your life. They are making you that strong, okay? So if you are going through something that's tough, that's difficult, because I know that most of you are, your ancestors want you to know that all of that is happening for a reason. Again, I would say your ancestors are doing a lot of energetic cleansing for you, okay? This is a constant message. They are just taking away all the negative vibrations, all the low vibrations that are there in your energy field, and they are filling your energetic circle or your aura with a lot of white light, with a lot of high vibrational energy, okay? And what this will do is it's going to heighten your intuitive abilities. Your intuition is going to be on point, pile number one. I cannot take this away from you. And my advice for you would be to start trusting your intuition with each passing day, because the more you trust your intuition, the better you're going to bond with your gut, your intuitive self, okay? And I somewhere down the line also feel that your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of patience. Maybe you have control issues. Maybe you're that kind of a person who gets cranky very easily. You get worried very easily. If things don't go your way, you start panicking. Because you know what happened while I was recording for you, pile number one? The electricity went off for around 20 minutes straight, and I was patiently waiting for it to come back. And I was in that energy where I was not panicking, or I was not, just getting irked by the fact that I'm just sitting in darkness for 20 minutes straight, waiting to, just go ahead with this video. So this gives me this insight that your ancestors are teaching you patience. Your ancestors are blessing you with patience, so that when things don't go your way, instead of panicking, instead of worrying about how everything is going to pan out, you're going to be in the energies of surrendering. You're going to be in very calm waters, trusting the divine, trusting your ancestors, trusting the higher powers, that whatever is happening for a reason. And if there are certain delays that are taking place in your life, it's nothing but sheer protection and divine intervention. It's happening for you, it's not happening to you, okay? So I think there's a lot when it comes to your mindset that your ancestors are playing with, and you are becoming a better version of yourself because of the energies that your ancestors are blessing you with at this point of time, okay? And I think that you're going to feel the presence of your ancestors in your energy field in these next 17 days from whenever you're listening to this reading. The presence can be very subtle or it can be very prominent. So for you to actually experience that, it's very important for you to be aware. It's very important for you to be present in the moment and not spend a lot of time in your head, okay? So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what blessings your ancestors have for you. We have Healer Upright, okay, Compassion, Communication, Create Art, Sky Father that says Trust in the Unknown, and we have Direction Garden that says Choose Your Path. Now when it comes to you, your ancestors are blessing you with the gift of you being a healer, a professional healer, okay? You are that person who has been chosen by your ancestors, and you are meant to heal not just your lineage, not just yourself, but also this planet. You are meant to reach and touch the lives of a lot of people by using the gifts that you have, by using your psychic abilities, by using your hands. You are that person who has healing hands, pile number 2, okay? Even if you are not a professional healer right now, this is your future. You are going to go into the healing arts. You are going to practice or dive into at least one modality that's going to take you closer to your soul purpose. So your ancestors are blessing you with psychic gifts. Your ancestors are basically showing you the path ahead by telling you very, very clearly that a spiritual career is the right career for you. You are meant to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader in this lifetime. If you already are somebody who's into the healing arts, who is a psychic, who's a medium, who is a reader, a healer, I mean, no matter what divination tool you practice, if you are professionally a healer, okay, your ancestors are blessing you with even more gifts. So whatever your channeling abilities are, whatever psychic gifts you possess in the now, all of it is going to amplify, and you are going to discover more gifts. Your predictions are going to come true. You will be able to heal people easily. You will be able to strike chord with the correct clients. Your content is going to blow out. You're going to reach a lot of people. Your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of name, fame, abundance, prosperity if you're already on this path, because this is the right path for you, okay? And if you're not on this path, your ancestors are showing you the path ahead, okay? Your ancestors are working very closely with your throat chakra, okay? I don't know why I feel I am talking to somebody who either has a YouTube channel, wants to have a YouTube channel of their own, or is working towards something that requires them to talk, that requires them to use their voice. Because your ancestors are blessing your voice, your ancestors are blessing your communication skills and your communication style. They are just doing a lot of magic around your throat chakra, pile number 2, that whatever number of people you're going to reach in the coming days, you are going to leave a powerful impact on them. Firstly, your voice is magical. whatever you have to share with the world is something that the world is on the lookout for, that the world is waiting for, that's very precious, okay? Maybe you do not realize how powerful you are at this point of time, but your ancestors are showing you the mirror via this reading, and they are also going to show you other signs and synchronicities in the coming days where you will come to this realization that you are very, very, very connected with the higher realms. You are very aligned. You are a very aligned soul, and there is a lot that's yet to be explored when it comes to spirituality, okay? Your ancestors are also working with your heart chakra. I mean, your energies are so beautiful, and you are that pile number 2, who has already done a lot of inner work. You have been working on yourself for years now, okay? And I just want to tell you that your ancestors are very, very proud of you. They are very proud of the work that you have been doing, that you have been so consistent with, and they definitely are blessing you with alignment of your chakras, with healing of your chakras. Why? Because the world needs you, because your ancestors need you. The more you're going to heal yourself, the more you are going to heal the world, the better your ancestors are going to feel in regards to the work that you're doing. You are very important for your ancestors because you're the black sheep of the family. You are the cycle breaker. You are that pile who is misunderstood, who has been given the toughest battles to fight, who has been given so much of strength and courage that sometimes even you wonder as to where you're getting all of this strength from. Or sometimes you feel frustrated that, why me? Why do I have to deal with all the burden in the world? Why am I the black sheep? There are days when you do feel this way as well. So your ancestors want you to know that you are very significant, you're very important, and you're doing a beautiful job with whatever gifts you have in the now, and these gifts are only going to become stronger with time. And you are meant to reach masses, you are meant to go global, you are meant to be an inspiration to people. People are going to look up to you. You are very, very important. Pile number 2, you're very significant. Your presence is very significant in the lives of a lot of people. You don't know how much change you're going to bring in the society by doing what you do, by just being yourself, okay? And all these gifts that you have or that you're going to experience in the future, these are not taught. I mean, you haven't learned about it from somewhere. This is something that's gifted to you by your ancestors. This is something that comes naturally to you, okay? So if you are that person who's struggling in regards to finding how to connect with your intuition, or how to read tarot, or how to work with energies, spend more time in your own energy and you'll start figuring everything out by yourself. You wouldn't need to, just mug up things, or you wouldn't need to go for courses. I don't have anything against courses and stuff like that, but I think you are that person who is naturally very gifted, who's born with it, okay? You are a born psychic, you're a born white witch, you are a born medium, you're a born healer. You have these, your healing gifts actually started making its presence known to you since you were 14. I don't know when did you realize about it, but these gifts started playing in the physical world when you were 14, okay? Your spirit guides are blessing you with a lot of creativity. You anyway are very creative, okay? You're very, very creative, pile number 2. You're very different, you're very unique. You don't look for ideas. Ideas come to you. You're that kind of a person. And your spirit guides are blessing you with even more creativity, more uniqueness. Whatever you're going to put out in the world, it's meant to blow out. Why? Because this is your soul purpose. This is your soul mission. You are meant to have some kind of name, fame on social media. You're meant for that. That much I can assure you. And this fame is going to come to you easily if you use spirituality to connect with people. You use your gifts to heal people, okay? You have a male ancestor. Could be your own father. If your father's already passed away, could be your own father, could be a father figure, could be a grandfather, could be your uncle for that matter, or could just be a spirit guide of yours. This ancestor could be someone that you know nothing of, because you've never met this person, you've never seen this person, you've never heard about them, but they are a part of your lineage, okay? And this male ancestor of yours is supporting you. He is your biggest cheerleader, okay? He is acting like a father in terms of protecting you in the 3D world and also in the 5D world, okay? You're very energy sensitive, and there are a lot of psychic attacks that are sent your way. But your ancestors want you to know, especially this male ancestor of yours, that you are highly protected. There's nothing or nobody that can touch you, because this male ancestor is standing in the way, okay? So you are highly, highly protected. And this male ancestor of yours wants you to know that there's so much that lies ahead in your future that's going to make you very happy. Do not let your worries get the best of you. Have faith in your ancestors. Have faith in the unknown. You are that kind of a person who knows how to surrender. You understand how divine timing works. So do not push timelines. Do not get agitated, irritated, or tensed when things do not work out in your favor, or when you don't get something as per your timeline. Your ancestor wants you to have faith in the unknown, because they know what's best for you, when you should have that, how things should pan out in your life, what you should be doing next. Always remember, divine timing is the best timing. The more you lead your life from this mindset, the happier you're going to be. So your ancestor, specifically this one, wants you to keep that faith in him, wants you to keep that faith in your entire lineage. You're not alone, okay? You have this whole solid team that's behind you, that's beside you, that's always there, okay? There are very high chances that you are going to dream about a male ancestor of yours, either within 14 days from whenever you're listening to this reading, or the 14th date is very significant whenever you're watching this reading. You're going to dream about a male figure that's going to give you some message in your dreams. And that message is going to be very, very significant in regards to what you should do ahead, or what's going to come ahead in your life. So for the next 14 days, or whenever you're watching this reading, the 14th is something, 14 number is something that's very significant. I don't know how it's going to fit your story, but just see how it fits. Please maintain a dream journal, pile number 2. Write down your dreams the first thing in the morning when you wake up. Even if you can recall, fragments from your dreams, just write whatever you remember out of your dreams, because you're going to receive some very important information that's going to be very helpful for you. Your ancestors want you to know that if you are at crossroads in regards to your career, if you're not able to choose between two career paths, or if you don't know if you should make your career in the healing industry, firstly, they want you to know that you should, because that is a part of your soul purpose, your life path. Now, if you're confused between two options or more than two options in any area of your life, your ancestors want you to know that there's nothing right or wrong over here. I mean, if you're confused between two people, for example, your ancestors want you to know that both the people are right for you. But whatever choice you make, the result is going to be different. Okay? So now it's for you to decide as to what you actually want in your life. Because every choice is going to give you something that you need. It's for you to understand as to what you need the most at this point of time. This choice could be in regards to your love life, in regards to your career, in regards to finances, in regards to anything for that matter. So, your ancestors are simply just telling you one thing, and that is, it's important for you to take your decisions using your own discernment, because whatever options that lie ahead of you, whatever path that's ahead of you, even if right now you have 2 to 4 doors that are present and you don't know which door you want to walk into, your ancestors want you to understand that all the doors are going to take you towards success, towards happiness, but they are going to satisfy you on different levels. Now, it's for you to choose what kind of satisfaction you're on the lookout for. I don't know if I am able to kind of, explain you properly, but it's just that there's nothing right or wrong over here. Whatever confusion you are dealing with, there's nothing right or wrong. Whatever choice you're going to make is going to be the right choice. But for you to make that choice, it's important for you to operate from your heart center and listen to the calling of your soul. Choose that option that's going to make your heart smile, that's going to make your soul smile the most. Over here, this is not the time for you to use your logical or your practical mind. Your ancestors want you to operate from your heart space, because your heart space is going to make the right choice. Your heart space is going to show you the path ahead. And if you're wondering what's going to make you the happiest, then you listening to your heart is going to make you the happiest. Okay? And your ancestors are blessing you with this ability to, make the correct choice. They are fully supporting you. But for you to actually understand what they want you to do, it's very important for you to connect with your heart space, because that's how, or that's where they are communicating from, okay? They are using your heart center as your guiding light, as your guiding source, okay? Again, I would say your ancestors are blessing you with healing of your heart that is going to help you in making better decisions. And your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of vulnerability, okay? So you're going to feel like sharing your emotions with people. You're going to feel like being gentle with people around you. There is a lot of love energy that you're going to exude in the coming days. You're going to act like that beam of love. You're going to attract a lot of love into your life, and you're going to give a lot of love, okay? And this is your purpose. Pile number 2, you have a very strong and a solid purpose. You are a love beam, okay? You are a beam of love, a beam of light, and you're simply meant to be yourself. Because the more you're yourself, the more love you're going to give out in the universe, and in return, the more love you're going to receive. And I'm not just talking about romantic love at this point of time, okay? I'm talking about love from animals, love from your clients, love from random strangers, love from the universe, love from nature, plants, trees, love from your ancestors, love from your friends. Of course, romantic partners are included too, but all I'm trying to say is do not put this love thing in a box of romance. You are going to attract a lot of romance too, but it's very important for you to act from your heart space, because that's what makes you so beautiful, so rare, and so unique. Your heart is the most beautiful thing about you, pile number 2. Never change for anybody or under any circumstances, because your vulnerability is your strength. And the more you operate from your heart space, the more success you're going to attract into your life, okay? So now this is what I have for you. Here I'm going to end your reading. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what blessings your ancestors are giving you right now. So for you we have Crystal Blessing. That's a beautiful card, pile number 3. Then we have Creativity, Leadership, Plan a Vacation, Broken Arrow that says embrace the energy of peace, and then we have Seer that says see beyond the current situation. Now when it comes to your blessings, firstly I want to tell you that there is a female ancestor of yours that is, she loves you so much. Could be a grandmother, could be someone whom you've never met, but she's a part of your lineage, okay? You are her weakness, okay? You are her weakness. And she is very possessive when it comes to you, okay? If genuinely, I'm just getting this energy that, you know what? Whatever he or she wants, I'm gonna give it to them. I don't care from where, I don't care how it's going to happen. I want to see my child smiling. I want to see my child just live their best life. And they are looking at you even right now with so much of love in their eyes. And if it were possible, they would literally just come ahead and give you a big tight hug, okay? I'm so used to using they that, I'm not using he or she, but then I am actually talking about a female ancestor only at this point of time. This is a very specific message, might or might not resonate with you. Your intuition is going to guide you if this was for you. Anyway, your ancestors are blessing you with a miracle, okay? If there's one pile that's going to receive something that's huge, it's you. Your wishes are going to get fulfilled, pile number 3. Whatever you have been praying for, your prayers have been heard. And in no time, there's something that's going to happen that's going to blow your mind. It might happen within 8 days from whenever you are listening to this reading, or the 8th of the particular month. Whenever you're listening to this reading is going to be very, very significant for you to receive some kind of good news, for you to receive that particular news, offer, or whatever that's going to make you very, very happy, all right? Your ancestors are blessing you with a phase of your life, okay? This is not just one blessing. This is not just one gift that they are giving you. They are making you enter into that phase of your life where you are going to experience success, where you're going to experience a lot of happiness and contentment that you've been working for a very long time, or that you've been on the lookout for, okay? You've been patiently waiting for your time to come, pile number 3. And your ancestors want you to know that your time is coming, all right? Your ancestors are also blessing you with a lot of creativity. I would like to cut myself over here because I'm getting an intuitive message. Please pray for something that you really wish to happen in the 3D for you. because this ancestor of yours, this female ancestor, is still telling me that ask them to make a wish and I will grant that wish. Okay, so make a wish, because your ancestor is really looking forward to, just bless you with whatever you want in your life. And there's this plane that's there overhead. I don't know if it's audible in the video. And you've also got this card of plan a vacation. So let me be very clear, you are traveling. That is a 10 on 10. I am giving it to you in writing. You are traveling very soon. Could be for work, could be just for fun, could be a retreat, could be anything, okay? This trip for a lot of you could be sponsored. You are not paying for this trip. Or even if you are paying for this trip, something will happen on this trip that you're going to get a lot of freebies. Okay, and in your reading, I'm just getting very scattered messages. In other piles, I was just going step by step. But when it comes to you, I think there's a lot that is going to happen in your life. Because with each passing minute or second, I am getting one message or the other. And there's a constant synchronicity that I can see for you. So you are going to see a lot of synchronicities in the coming days. Or you might be seeing even in the now, because this is the current energy that I'm channeling for you, okay? You are going to attract a lot of action in your life, or you are entering into that phase where you're going to be booked and busy. Regardless of the field that you're in, you are going to make a lot of money, you're going to work a lot, you're going to be in demand. People will actually look forward to collaborating with you, to working with you, to paying you your dues, or to, just simply invest their time, money, energy, effort in you, because there's going to be something magnetic about you, your auric field, that's going to attract a lot of attention towards you, okay? Now, coming back to where I actually left, your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of creativity. Doesn't matter whatever field you're in, your creativity is going to help you a lot in finding solution to the problems, in curating your own ways, in doing things in a manner that's going to make you unique, that's going to let you have an upper hand in comparison to the people around you, okay? Your creativity is your biggest asset. The more you use your creativity in your work life, in your everyday life, the more successful you're going to be. So your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of creative ideas, with a lot of creativity, so that you can use this creativity and make a name for yourself, so that you can use your creative talents and stand out, so that you can use these gifts that you have in regards to you receiving messages from the universe. I mean, you are that person who's very different. You're innovative, you're unique, you are a visionary, pile number 3. People don't think the way you think. It might even get difficult for people to understand where you're coming from, because you're very unique. Your brain works at a different frequency. You are ahead of time, okay? So use this to your advantage is what your ancestors want you to know. Because if you do that, I mean, you're going to be in demand. This is the constant message that I'm getting for you. You are going to be in demand in the coming days, in the coming months. Your ancestors are blessing you with a trip. I have told you this before. Your ancestors are blessing you with a vacation. If you've been wanting to, go on a vacation, if you've been wanting to visit a particular country, or visit anywhere for that matter, but you feel that, it's very expensive, how will I manage my funds and stuff like that, your ancestors want you to not worry about that, because everything is going to get arranged for you beautifully. It's going to be one of the best trips of your life, okay? Your ancestors want to tell you that there's a lot of travel that's going to happen. It's not just one vacation. It's not just one workation. the moment you start traveling, okay, specifically whenever you're listening to this reading, I feel you're going to travel in the same month or you're going to travel around the same time. I don't know why I'm getting this message, but once you take this trip, you are going to travel a lot after that, okay? This travel could be in regards to work, could be in regards to just some downtime, could be in regards to both. There isn't a fixed way as to how you're going to travel or why you're going to travel. The purpose could be any, but know that you are going to travel a lot. Now, for some of you, your ancestors are blessing you with the gift of astral traveling. Your dreams are going to become very vivid in the coming days, okay? You're going to lucid dream, you're going to astral travel. Maybe you are going to meet your soulmate or your divine counterpart for that matter in your dream state. If there's a particular person that you're consistently seeing in your dreams, that is your person, okay? That is the way your ancestors are kind of using to show you who your life partner is, who your future partner is. And for a lot of you, you might have not met this person in the 3D for that matter. So, but you're going to see some glimpses of this person. Half of you know this person already, half of you don't know this person. But there's something around your dreams that is going to be very, very significant for you to actually make sense of the person that you're going to or that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. And I feel that there is distance between the two of you. And I'm not just talking about emotional distance, there's physical distance in this connection. So whosoever you are going to dream about, this person doesn't stay in the same city or the same country as you. Okay, there is definitely some kind of physical distance, and to meet this person, you would have to catch a flight. Okay. Another message. This is not a love reading, but your ancestors want you to know that, this person is your person. And if you really want to take this connection ahead, you should plan something with this person and, just have a getaway with them, because it's important for you to spend some quality time together. This message is for those who already know who this person is or who already are in communication with this person, okay? If you're in good terms, then you can plan a meetup, okay? If it's mutual, of course. Otherwise, you're being advised to go with the flow, because everything is going to pan out beautifully the way it's meant to. Why? Because your ancestors are supporting this connection. Your ancestors are giving this connection a green light. And this person is definitely good for you, good for your soul, good for your life, and vice versa. The blessing that your ancestors have for you is that you are getting rid of all the confusion that you've been through. You are being removed from places and situations that have been draining you for a very long time. You might have been in a phase of your life where there was a lot of confusion, where there was a lot of bickering that was happening. You were, just being put into dramas, conflicts with people and stuff like that. But now all of this is coming to an end and peace is getting restored in your life. Now your ancestors want you to know that you are entering into that phase of your life where you wouldn't need to stress about anything for that matter, because they are taking your stress away. They are filling your life with a lot of peace, with a lot of, I would say, you feeling at ease in your own energies and blocking away every inch of negativity that comes your way. Because I think you have either toxic family members, or you have toxic friends, or you have toxic people in your vicinity who don't want to see you grow, who don't want you to kind of climb that ladder of success. And that's why your ancestors are intervening and they are removing people from your life. So whosoever you're losing at this point of time, be it your friends, your family members and stuff like that, let these people just leave your life, because they're not good for your soul. Okay, so your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of peace, and I'm hearing with peaceful sleep. So if you have not been able to sleep properly at night, your ancestors are blessing you with a peaceful sleep cycle. Okay, you are attracting into your life a lot of calm energy, a lot of smooth energy that's going to kind of make you feel very easy, very cozy, and very comfortable, even when you are in your own energy. Okay, so you're just becoming your best friend. Your ancestors are purposely pushing you towards the direction of you choosing love rather than, I wouldn't say hate, but rather than you losing your mind over people or over any kind of situation that is not working in your favor, because it's not for your highest good. Okay, so for example, if you've applied for a job, okay, and you really want that job, but you end up not getting it, your ancestors are putting you in that energy that you're going to be okay with it. You're not going to panic, you're not going to cry, you're going to be in that energy that it did not come to me because it wasn't a vibrational match to what I deserve in my life, because this is something that I'm not meant to do at this point of time. Why? Because there's something better that's in store for me. So there's this flip when it comes to your mindset that's happening, where you are going to look at possibilities rather than you looking at what's not working for you. So your ancestors are blessing you with a positive mindset, with you romanticizing your life in a way that you will start attracting the same things in your life. Okay? Your ancestors are also blessing you with the gift of discernment, where you will come to this awareness that you have the reins of your life in your own hands. So if there are people that are draining you, you are no more going to become a people pleaser. You are no more going to be a people pleaser and tolerate their BS. You are going to silently remove yourself, and you will be that bigger person because you want to choose peace over drama. You want to choose peace over conflict. So your ancestors are blessing you with your intuition working beautifully for you, so that you can make the correct choices in your life when it comes to people, when it comes to your work, when it comes to every mundane thing. Okay, why? Because whatever happens on an everyday basis is actually what affects our vibrations the most. So if you are in a toxic family environment where everybody is shouting 24/7, your ancestors are going to give you that much of strength that you will be able to peacefully remove yourself and spend time in your room rather than arguing with your family members or being a part of that conflict or argument, because arguing with them or just fighting back, answering back is going to lower your vibrations. But you being in your own energy, you being in your own room, you doing your things, you doing things that make you happy is only going to just, make your vibrations not just higher, not just better, but also you're going to feel good about yourself, your life. That's going to attract even more goodness into your life. I hope you're able to understand that. And this is the kind of, energy that you're being blessed with, where you will be able to make these decisions in your life. Because I think you have been that person who looks for validation, or who has been a people pleaser, or who feels difficult in saying no to people or in disappointing people. But that is changing for you. That is changing for you. Why? Because your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of strength, where they are going to show you the true colors of everybody in your life. And I can just give it down in writing that you are going to remove yourself energetically from a lot of people. Why? Because they're not good for you. Because this is not the time for you to spend in gossip. This is not the time for you to spend in any kind of arguments, because you have so much of success that's waiting for you. And if you really want to reach that pinnacle, if you really want to reach that peak of the mountain, you will have to be disciplined enough, be smart enough to choose people, things, situations that are going to increase your vibration rather than lowering your vibrations. Because there is a promotion, there is a leadership position that's waiting for you. There is a good news that's waiting for you, where you are going to be the main character. So you are coming in this energy of you being the main character. I can just see you being surrounded by that main character energy. And for you to attract so many blessings that are waiting to enter into your life, your ancestors are blessing you with the power of discernment so that you can make the correct choices in your life, okay? You have a very beautiful energy and you should keep your energy protected, pile number 3, because you are in it to win it, okay? Whatever you've set your eyes on, whatever you want, I am again telling you, your ancestors are ready to give you that. But for you to attract it sooner into your life, be mindful of what you're consuming, from people to substances to content to every single thing. Be very mindful of your energies. If you are mindful, there's nobody that can stop you from shining your light, from getting every single thing that you've always wanted for yourself. Okay? You are that pile that, you know, even if today you wish, I mean, you are in that energy that, you know, you make a wish for something that seems impossible to you, and that too will be granted. You're in this energy, and this is such a powerful energy to be in. That's why speak mindfully. Watch your words, watch your thoughts, have a close check on what you're thinking about, how you're talking to yourself, what messages you're giving out in the universe, because the same energy is going to come back at this point of time. That's how powerful you are. So this can either work in your favor or it can work against you. And you are in full control of your future at this point of time. Now this is what I have for you, yeah, pile number 3. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!